Hi, greetings. Welcome to this sacred place. I call in the light beings. I call in my revered ancestors. And I give thanks for everything to the Most High, Creator of all. So be it. Yeah, my message today, it's a bit weird. It's a question. And this is the second time I'm recording this because it just cut out and didn't record. We know we've entered the reset. We know we've entered the new earth paradigm. But what is it going to look like for our children, and our future mothers, and our future fathers? What is the new earth paradigm going to look like? What is society going to be about? Are we going to sit around a campfire singing Kumbaya? You know, I'm asking the chosen ones, and by chosen ones, I mean light workers, healers, journey guides, communicators, psychics, empaths, star seeds. You all know who you are. Yet we're pursuing our purpose. We're pursuing personal goals. But the collective consciousness, what will the future be like? How do we want to perceive and see the future? How are we going to implement and structure and put systems in place for this new future? Now, these are questions that I've raised, that my guides have raised within me as well. Because we need to really be thinking about the collective consciousness, and the collective consciousness is going to construct, right, the future earth and how we live our lives and how future generations will live their lives. We are now the architects, we are now the blueprint for that future. So I've just put that out there for you as food for thought. Because we really need to be seriously thinking about it and our thought patterns and our consciousness to manifest the future that is best, for everybody. Because it's not going to look like what we saw in previous centuries or decades. It's going to be a very different future where people will have free will. And can we all be trusted to use free will? Food for thought. Okay. I'm going to do a general reading now. To see if we can get any answers to the questions that were raised. I do believe in the future, medicines and surgery will be very different. A lot of medicines we take nowadays, it's all poisonous anyway. The food we eat is poisonous. None of it really preserves life. Okay, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the time to begin building the consciousness. The collective consciousness needs to begin to build. We've got it on the 5D, but in the 3D, the material plane, we need to begin constructing what we want our society to be like. Because there is going to be a shift of power. It's coming. A big shift of power. And what is going to replace that shift of power, and how is it going to be implemented? Five of Cups. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Yeah. The collective, because of who we are, we tend to lead from the heart. We're going to have heart and mind balanced, centered, grounded. It's going to take a lot of manifestation and a lot of practical input. This is why we're going to need to start working more together and stop hiding. This is not a time to hide. This is not a time to be fearful. Okay, we've got the Star in reverse. And the Star, when it's upright, it means everything's going your way and you're shining your light bright. So this is telling me some of us are going to have to work harder than others. Some of us might struggle, but don't give up. Do not give up. The brighter your light shines, like a moth to a candlelight, the darkness will try to cover it. Forewarned is forearmed. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it is about the material world. Master your craft. Know thyself. And know that it's time to step out without fear. And if mud is thrown at you, bounce back up, wipe it off. Because the most beautiful plant in the earth and the most strongest plant in the earth is also the one that was flung the most muck. We grow strong and beautiful when we come up through the mud, just like a lotus. Now, let's see what the Goddess is rising, what their final message is to us. How are we going to shape and implement this new paradigm? So we've got miracles. Goddess Ayazan, I'm just going to look her up, number 42, numerology 6. 6 is family and home building. So we're building a new home for the future generations now. Let's see what she has to say. Sarah is Carly's guidance. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Her embodiment is, your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. And her declaration to us, excuse me, and for us to repeat, I am my sister, and my sister is me. I am my brother, and my brother is me. Together, we move forward spiritually in strength, the collective consciousness. That's weird, you know, because I came across something I wrote a few years back. I speak for my mother's mothers and my future mother's mothers. And now we've got the ancestral guide saying to remember them and to keep an altar or a shrine for them to feed their energy, because they are within us by DNA. So therefore, we are our ancestors, and our ancestors are who we are. Well, I hope this message was useful. I really do hope this message was useful, and it gave you some sort of guidance in where you are in your journey and on your spiritual path. Blessed be one and all. And I am an African, so I have greatness, love, and abundance within me, around me, and every place I go. I am a chosen one, so I have greatness, love, and abundance within me and wherever I go. Peace out.